So, Pelagic Swimmer here. I thought I would give a brief walkthrough of the fish room and the current state that it's in. So, as you can see, we have one aluminium extruded T-slot tank stand built. On top there is a 4mm sheet of aluminium, and then on top of that there will be probably 15mm of neoprene, and then the tank itself is double based, so it's 30mm glass on the bottom. The walls are all insulated, covered in ply, and then the whole garage will be covered in white PVC sheeting. So it includes because it's got a pitched roof. This garage is old, it's like 1936 I think it was built, brick built. It did have some nice LED windows in it, but I've decided to block all the windows in because I don't want any extraneous light coming in for the coral growth. So I just decided it'd be easier just to not have any direct sunlight coming into the fish room at all. So the size of this room is, I think it's about just over 5 meters on metric, so I'm not really sure what that is in feet. It's probably 17 feet is that, and it is, I think it's about 2.6 meters wide, which is, I don't know, just over 8 foot maybe. So the idea is obviously the tank will go along this wall. At that far end there'll be a large overflow box, and then the pipe work will flow down, and the idea is not to have any filtration under the tank, because that tank stand is not very high. It's only about 700mm high, because I need to be able to get into the top of the tank to work on corals and fragging and all that stuff. So I didn't want to be perched on top of a ladder trying to get down into the tank. So the tank itself sits quite low. Obviously the downside of that is getting under the tank is more difficult. So I solved that problem really by putting the filtration under the floor where the tank sits. So this end of the garage, probably 1.5 meters, there is a large cutout under the floor. So I put in some stairs, and then down here is where I intend to put the filtration. So basically the pipework will come somewhere through the floor there, and then I will have all of the skimmers and sumps and refugiums etc. on this level, and there's where I can walk out to my garden. And then just here I'm building a kind of brickwork shed which will house, I think you can see them in the distance, 1,000 litre IBCs, which will do my salts. They might just do my salt actually, because I might use one for mixing the salts, and then to use the other one for water changes, because I do like automatic water changes. And then I may put a large RO tank back up in the actual fish room itself for top offs and etc. So still lots of work to be done, still all the insulation to go in. I have tanked all this floor because this is well, it did get very wet when it used to rain, so I think I've solved that issue. I've still got to build this outside room for the IBCs, but it's getting there. So I think within the next probably month I should have all of the garage lined with the white PVC panels, and then hopefully I will get all the electrics in, sockets all over, get more lighting in, because at the moment I've got one strip light. What else do I need? I've got the water in here. The water is literally just on the corner of the garage, so it's very easy to bring it in, but I'm also going to fit a sink along this wall, and then there will be a quarantine system along this wall as well. So that's where we are at the moment. Lots of work to do. Main issue at the moment is getting the tank in, because that door you see there is the old garage door. It's got to be taken out because the tank doesn't fit through it. So that's probably one of the main things I've got to worry about really. And then just humping the tank. I think it says it weighs about 550 kilos, so that's a lot of weight. Anyway, that's where we are at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be making more as progress goes along, and I'll probably just track the journey of the tank through, you know, from setting it up, filling it, stocking it, growing some nice corals hopefully. So if that sort of thing interests you, then please follow along. Bye.